Yo, what's going on everybody? So today I'm bringing you a video talking about the Call of Duty 2020 leaks that have just kind of came out, and I know I'm a few days late and I kind of want to give some reasoning like why I haven't been posting, and really it's because I've had some stuff going on in my personal life that's been affecting my mental state a little bit, and I might make a video tomorrow or something talking about it because I think, you guys follow me, so I'll kind of give you some insight on things that are other than, just video games, because this is kind of something that is affecting me, and I don't really enjoy going through it, but it does. And I know you guys have been asking for a lot of like Warzone stuff, so I've been trying to play it, and I'm actually enjoying it a lot. I'm getting carried by my friends in the regiment I'm in that are extremely good. These two guys, Nocturne and Vizino, I mean, they're absolutely insane at this. I don't know how they do it, but they average like almost 20 kills a game. It's crazy. I mean, yesterday Vizino got 28 kills. Like, I literally don't understand how this happens. Like, how do you do it? I'm trying to learn. Maybe I just got to put in the time, but I am doing it more, and I'm going to do more gameplay because I'm actually enjoying this a lot more. So, without further ado, let's get into the leaks because there is a lot of them. So, the way these leaks came about is that Exclusive Ace was given information from a developer at Treyarch, and they were basically an anonymous source, and, you know, most of the time it's kind of questionable to take in what people say, but because it's the Exclusive Ace, he wouldn't be a person that would really lie about this stuff. He's extremely trustworthy, and you can just tell by his videos, like, he's a stand-up guy. But the thing is, we have seen his videos had to be taken down. So when they take down the videos, obviously it's because there's some copyright stuff. So Activision is really trying to cover their tracks, and unfortunately for them, the whole world kind of knows about it. But anyway, I'm going to dive into the first thing I want to talk about. I mean, I'm not going to go really in any particular order, but anyway, guys, so sit back and relax, and hopefully you can learn something. So credit to Xerto, they are basically like Call of Duty information. Really just like a video game outlet. They do a lot of like reporting and stuff. But according to them, on their actual page, so the first thing we have is Call of Duty 2020 is going to have a single player campaign, which if you know Black Ops 4 did not have a single player campaign for some reason. And along with this is going to have, of course, normal multiplayer, which is the key thing, zombies, and it will exist along with Warzone. This means that there's going to be a Modern Warfare Warzone and a Black Ops Warzone. Now, to me, I'm kind of excited about this because that means, if you like one of them but don't like the other, you always have another option. Hopefully you like both of them and you can go back and forth, or maybe like there's, I don't know how it's going to work, but I'm personally excited about that. Like, I think, it's going to be pretty cool. And now that I'm starting to like Warzone a little more, I mean, I'm getting pretty excited because, what can they do with a Cold War era, like, you know, Warzone? I don't know. It's going to be awesome. So currently, this game has 10 multiplayer maps already basically done. I mean, they're not all the way done, but they're basically done. So, this kind of the thing. And according to what Exclusive Ace saw, that these maps are actually 3 lane. Because he was able to see like gameplay and stuff, but apparently the maps are 3 lane like they have been in the old Call of Duties, where they actually have flow and don't play like this nonsensical madness of Modern Warfare. A great example is Piccadilly. I don't think you can justify Piccadilly being a good map in any way other than it looks good. It does look kind of cool if you were just to be walking around, and especially in the campaign, like it looked good. But alright, so enough with that. Now I'm going to go into this next little part as a list, and I'll kind of jump into different parts that I think are more important, and I'll kind of talk over those for a little bit longer. But starting off, we're going to have a swimming mechanic coming. We're going to have a standard minimap, which, I don't know if you guys really understand the minimap. A lot of people do and a lot of people don't, but in every other Call of Duty, when you shoot with an unsuppressed gun, your red dot appears on the screen. Like, it shows up on the minimap. You can see where the people are, and I don't know. I don't really understand why, Modern Warfare didn't, but I think it's because Modern Warfare is catered towards bad players and it enables bad players. Because, like, honestly, everything about it. But yeah, so along with that, we're going to have the compass, which is going to make a return. The compass is at the top of the thing, and I think this is really big for Warzone, and it does kind of give you like callouts and stuff. So say you're on a multiplayer map and there's something, say it's red bus, and it tells you red bus up at the top. I mean, that's something, it can remind you of, and it's probably helpful for pros a little bit because it gives you a specific name, but even then they probably change their stuff. There is going to be unlimited sprint. There is no interactive doors, which, thank God, doors are the stupidest thing I have ever seen. In Warzone, it's not so bad, but in standard multiplayer, it makes it so you can't sneak around the map and do anything. Um, there is no specialist, but field upgrades will return, and I will be talking about this one a little more. But yeah, so just know that. Players will get one piece of equipment to choose from. There is no dead silence at this time. Now, this is probably the thing I'm most frustrated about, and hopefully this will change. And I honestly do think that this is going to change. Then we're going to have 150 health, which is kind of crazy. That's like Black Ops 4. That's, and if you play Black Ops 4, you know it took a really long time to kill people. But there is no stem shot like that's mandatory like Black Ops 4 was. Black Ops 4 you had to manually heal, and that made it so you could literally get shot down to 1 HP, heal up, and jump around the same corner and kill the person that was shooting you because they're trying to push you because they think you're weak. So yeah, we'll kind of see about that. Then the creative class is unique. Now, what they're saying about the creative class is kind of like a hybrid between like the pick 10 and the classic, where you know everything had a certain number. Like everybody's class could be the same, however, it was a little different. I don't know, just basically how say Modern Warfare 3 or Modern Warfare 2. I would say Modern Warfare 2 is like the most standard thing I can think of as far as like class customization. And if any of you guys like the gunsmith is not returning, so I do not think you're going to be able to make your gun have 5 attachments and become a complete laser beam, or with all this ridiculous stuff. So unfortunately, that's not coming back for you guys that like it. If you guys don't like it, good for you. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I do like the fact that you can do all these things with your guns, but I mean, I feel like it. I don't know how I feel about the gunsmith. I think it's a cool aspect, and it's pretty much one of the only things I actually do like about Modern Warfare. I don't think I would even like the game if it didn't have this, because it would have pretty much no redeeming qualities. Warzone is going to have something that is pretty significant. I think this is going to make a lot of people happy, but there is going to be a new Warzone map. It's going to be placed in Russia, and there's a lot of water on this, and the reason we know is because Exclusive Ace has actually seen a map overview of this, so it is 100% coming. I think they're going to have 2 maps that are playable. I think you're just going to be able to pretty much load into either game or download whichever one, and you're just going to be able to select, because it's probably going to be free, because that's going to make you a bunch of money. So I told you guys that I would go over the things that I think are a little more important, and briefly here towards the end of the video, I got to talk about dead silence. If they do not put dead silence as a perk, it is going to severely hurt the integrity of search. It's going to hurt, competitive play. And Treyarch is really good with working with the pro community and just the community in general. They're much better than Infinity Ward. Infinity Ward, honestly, I feel like they're just clueless people. They have no idea what they're doing. But yeah, so if there's no dead silence, it's gonna make things suck pretty hard. I mean, of course, it'll if there's none in the game or as a perk, it's gonna be a field upgrade, and I just think that's an extremely stupid decision. I think that they're like if they do that, they're pretty much just gonna repeat the same thing that Infinity Ward has done and just make a super stale experience and just make people sit in corners, enable them to play that way. I truly don't know. That's just my 2 cents. I'm sure a lot of people don't really like the loud footsteps, but some people may like them, especially if you play at a much slower pace and you don't mind sitting in a corner for half the game waiting for somebody that's, doing all sorts of moving and, jumping around, sliding, using all the movement to their advantage just to get 3 shot in a corner by somebody that heard you coming from literally across the map. So I don't know. We'll see about that. Now, I gotta say, I am excited about the Specialist not returning, and the Specialist not returning is really good because the Specialist in the past Black Ops games, Black Ops 3 and Black Ops 4, have pretty much been free kill streaks. They charge over time, and it enables you to get pretty much an instant kill. It's a guaranteed kill, and I mean, it's not guaranteed, like you can mess up and screw up and stuff, but for me personally, man, I don't enjoy, getting one tapped by something that I just don't think is just fair, especially say something like grab slam, somebody just walks in, you start shooting at them and they just tap their two buttons and they just kill your entire team because, it just charged down and cooldown. Or Tempest, you get shot by a Tempest and then it chains to your whole team and you're all dead. That stuff's annoying, that doesn't really feel like Call of Duty. So, of course, we're in the Cold War and they are not doing this. I'm sure they've heard the backlash from the community and, that's gone. So I'm personally excited about it. I think it'll bring a much more traditional Call of Duty experience. With the field upgrades, I gotta say I am excited field upgrades are returning because if they do have ground war, the munitions box is the greatest thing about ground war. I mean, if you didn't have munitions box, it'd be so much harder to get a nuke and stuff. And just multiplayer in general, you sometimes you need that extra ammo, whatever it may be. So if, that can stay and golly, if they can just, switch out this terrible no dead silence thing, that would make me the happiest. I would truly be excited, and uh, guys, I know I'm just like sitting here reflecting. I just hope Dead Silence is in the game. You see, like Search is my favorite game mode to play this, not Ground War. And before that, it would like if before Ground War, let me say, Search would be my favorite game mode of all time, and that's just because it just plays fun. It's fun to play with friends and I don't know, guys. But anyway, I'm kind of going to end it on that. I don't have too much else to say. Like I said, tomorrow I might make a video talking about something more personal, just, maybe kind of relate to you guys if you want me to. And leave a comment, drop a like, or a sub always helps. But just let me know what you guys want to see, and I'll try to do it. But anyway, I'll try to be back on my normal upload schedule. And if you stuck around this long, thank you for watching, and have a great day, and stay safe out there, everybody.